apologies if you were asked this during practice throughout the week in Indianapolis and stuff, but just like, I know she was adjusted a couple times during your game against Dallas. Is that any long-term concern or just?
No, I mean, this happens every day in practice too. It's just, I think, mechanics and making sure that when she needs to, she gets it done.
Yeah, because there was such a long gap between, like, you know, when her season ended to now, the whole off season, and she had time at USA training camp to kind of get her feet wet. Is there any thought of like, oh, we have to manage her workload at all, or is it just
I mean, I think with everybody, it's like we really want to be mindful of it. You know, in a perfect world, you have a pretty consistent rotation, and nobody's playing heavy minutes. So, you know, we'll be really strategic with everybody early in the season. You know, we were unfortunately in a situation where people had to play heavy minutes last year because of our injuries, and you know, we'd like to be better about managing those through the course of the regular season, and then see the uptick certainly as the season progresses, but into the playoffs.
Sorry if Kendra already asked you for just the first little part, but Mo's coming back tonight. Just what does it mean to have her back in the lineup?
I mean, it's huge for us. You know, having some her size, you know, her physicality, you know, her ability to defend. You know, she's an elite communicator on the defensive end of the floor, so it's going to be big. And I'm happy that she's coming back, and this is home for her, so she gets to play in front of her family and friends.
Coach, when you had the opportunity to go back and look at the film, what did you look at? What did you see on tape that you wanted to correct going into the next game?
I mean, defense, certainly. You score 104 points, you should win a ball game. You know, we had some breakdowns on the defensive end of the floor. Two things in particular: transition defense and ball screen defense. We just got to be better.